Hey guys, what is up? And I am back. Sorta. So, I'm back to do predictions, and I will keep up with these every single week. But videos are still gonna be with me being in school again. Semester's here. I just have to do this one semester, then I graduate. They don't have a winter graduation, so I actually have to graduate in the spring. But I don't have to take the spring semester, so that will be more consistently uploading if I'm not like interning or working or anything like that. So I picked Bears. Yeah. I was hoping that the Bears defense would, do its job, and I'm like, the Bears just have to score like 14, maybe 21 points. Even it doesn't have to be just the offense. If the defense scores a touchdown, the offense just has to score two, and the Bears can win this game. Or the defense scores one and the offense scores one. Done. No. The Bears put up a field goal and lost 10-3. Imagine you are a defender in the National Football League. And you got a really good defense. Your teammates around you are fantastic. And you are able to hold the Green Bay Packers, or just really any opponent, to 10 points. You did a good job. You must be pissed off. Anyway, but here we go with the picks. I'm making these up on the fly. So, like I said, not a lot of time. I mean, right now I'm watching UB play against Penn State, and it's getting ugly, 35-13. They in the third quarter's not even over yet. They were winning 10-7 at half. What the hell? All right. Well, that game's over. So you have the Los Angeles Rams against the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna take the Rams here. They lost a couple guys here and there, but Gurley's hopefully gonna be healthy. They just signed Goff to a contract, so hopefully that motivates him a little bit. And they're also my brother's favorite team, so I'm gonna pick them. Redskins at Eagles. This is not even close. It's gonna be the Eagles. Redskins are a rebuilding team. I don't think they're starting Haskins for this. Maybe not now, but later in the season they could. But I just don't see it happening. Bills at Jets. I'm gonna take the Bills here. Now, here's the thing: the Jets are an improved team. They got an okay offensive line. They had to go get someone out of retirement and trade for somebody, but what do you do? Like, Kelvin Beachum, the left tackle, he's pretty good. He played in Pittsburgh for a little while. He's pretty good, but not great. Alejandro Villanueva is a huge upgrade over him. But then you got Kelechi Osemele, who they traded for from the Raiders. And then you got, I think his name's Matt Khalil. It's either Matt Khalil or Ryan Khalil. One of them, you took him out of retirement. And then you got Brandon Shell at right tackle, I believe his name is. I have his card in Madden. It's sitting in my item binder because it's a superstar or whatever. But I just can't. And Bell. But here's the thing: Bell didn't play at all in preseason. He just practiced. That's it. So we don't really know if in game action his running style where he stops, looks, and finds the hole, if that's actually going to work with the Jets O-line. We saw it work with the Pittsburgh O-line for 5 years. Does it really work with the Jets? We don't know. The Jets are also very, very thin at corner. They have like Tremaine Johnson. That's basically it. So corner is one of their, not as deep positions. Even Jamal Adams said he would play corner if he had to. Then you got the Bills. The Bills, I got high hopes for them. I think they're a borderline playoff team this year. And if Josh Allen can carry him a little bit, I know Shady McCoy just left. He's with the Chiefs now, but I like this Bills team a lot. And I like what they're doing. I think in the next 5 years or so, they can be like a legitimate Super Bowl contender. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Bills. Then you have the Falcons at the Vikings. I'm going to take the Falcons here. Julio Jones got that new contract. He wants to prove that he earned it. The Falcons had a ton of injuries last year. I think they really bounced back. I know Dalvin Cook, he's, back from his injuries, back to that rookie year form. Because here's the thing, when you have an injury like that on your knee, it takes you at least a full year. So let's say you tear your ACL week 6, right? And you're back in training camp, you're still not 100%. Even for that rest of that season, you need the next offseason over, so you need a year and a half to 2 years probably. But he's back to where he is, and he, is going to play really good, I believe. If you have him in fantasy, good for you. But I just got to take the Falcons here. Ravens at Dolphins. It pains me to say this, but Ravens. They have a running back playing quarterback, but the Dolphins just had a flash fire sale, and they have nothing on their team anymore. They're probably going to have the first overall pick. But the Ravens are going to dominate them. They got rid of their left tackle Tunsil. They got rid of Kenny Stills. They, ended up getting, I think they signed a wide receiver to replace him. Sorry, looking at the game. And huge play for Penn State. Oy. It was nice while it lasted. But Ravens have this one in a landslide. Alright, Chiefs at Jags. I'm taking the Chiefs. Jags aren't going to be good this year. I know Nick Foles, the Magic Man, the Super Bowl hero. It's Chiefs. I do believe it's Philadelphia's system. When he left Philadelphia, well, not when he left, when he was traded from Philadelphia to the Rams, oof. Then he went to the Chiefs, I think, and he did okay. I honestly believe it's the Eagles system. For some reason, what they do, it works for him. So I don't think he's going to do well in Jacksonville. He could do okay, if they go 6-10, 7-9. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility, but Chiefs have this one by a mile. Titans at Browns. I'm going to take the Browns here. It hurts to say that, but for the first couple weeks, this thing with Baker, OBJ, Jarvis, all these other guys, it's going to work for a couple weeks. But wait when Odell's getting 6-7 targets in a game, because they got Nick Chubb, they got David Njoku, they got Jarvis Landry, they have Antonio Callaway, they have Odell, they have all these different weapons, all these different offensive stars. And he's going to get 7 targets a game. He'll catch 5 passes for... Now, this is, every game average. 5 catches for maybe about 50, 60 yards. And maybe a touchdown. Maybe. Here's the thing, though. After this, and he gets tired of not getting the ball, that's when this all implodes. And it's gone. Plus, the head coach they have has never been a head coach before. He's hardly been a coordinator before. I don't even know if he's been a coordinator, except for, I think he was like interim coordinator or something for the Browns. It's not going to end up good. Colts at Chargers. If I had done this 2 weeks ago, I would have said Colts have a really good shot at being the Chargers. Andrew Luck retired. Therefore, the difference between Andrew Luck and Jacoby Brissett is 3 wins. They just went from like a 10-6 or 11-5 team to going 7-9, 8-8. That's what you get with Jacoby Brissett. The team is a lot better than it was, but it's still like an 8-8 team. You can build around him and try to get him something, and maybe you're a 9-7, 10-6, sneak into the playoffs if you can win your division kind of team. But that's it. Chargers take this. Bengals at Seahawks. Bengals are just terrible. Seahawks are going to win it. There's literally no other explanation I can give you. 49ers at Buccaneers. I'm going to take the 49ers here. Jimmy G is back. I think he... Really? Jimmy G is back. I think he's going to succeed. They got Nick Bosa. Excuse me, I'm holding back yawns. They got D Ford. They got all these different guys, and I think it could really, really, really work and to be something special. Especially with some of the offensive weapons they got. Kittle's coming into, his own as a tight end. I think last year was his second year in the league. So he has a third year in the league, which I think is going to be his best year yet. It's going to top last season. Giants at Cowboys. Cowboys. Saquon may go off, but you're still limited in what you can do with Eli Manning. Now, here's the thing. Eli Manning was underrated last year. Though also, the record between them without Odell and them with Odell, you got to check that out. I think they've actually won more games without Odell than with him since they got him. That's scary. But then again, out of the last 32 games, he's missed half of them. Like literally 16 of them. Half. Literally. But Zeke just signed his new contract. Yeah, he might be a little rusty or something like Bell was that first year. But they got the what the hell is his name? Pollard? Tony Pollard? He'll come in and while they work Zeke in a little bit. Lions at Cardinals. Cardinals are not a good team. They have Kyler Murray. That's it. Well, I shouldn't say that's it. They got David Johnson. They got Suggs. They got Chandler Jones. They got a couple of good guys, but this is one of the worst rosters in the league, probably just above Miami. Lions are going to take it. Oh, Steelers at Patriots. Really, Antonio? That's what you're going to do. There were 4 teams the Steelers refused to trade Antonio Brown to. The 3 in their division, the Browns, the Bengals, and the Ravens. And then 1 team outside of their division that they refused to trade him to. The Patriots. What do you tell him? Antonio, we found a trade partner. You're going to Buffalo. If you send me to Buffalo, I'm retiring. Buffalo's out. Okay, AB, we found you a place in Oakland. Release me. And now he's in New England. Now, obviously, that's not exactly how it went, but it is unbelievable that he still ended up with the Patriots anyway. The Steelers refused to trade him there. And he still ends up there because he pretty much rigged the system to force himself into free agency and then he could pick his team. Like, what the hell? They find him, they took Raiders. They find him, they took away his guaranteed money. He's like, that's it, I'm out. You broke the rules and you threatened to punch your GM. You're going to get punished. But no. Mr. Drama Queen doesn't want to be punished. Well, guess what? It's going to happen in New England. You mess up, you're going to get punished. Let's see how well that goes. Now, here's the thing. It is very, very hard to win in New England. Very hard. The last time the Steelers faced New England in Foxborough was the AFC Championship game. That was the Jesse James catch. That was ruled a no catch, and therefore cost them the game. Or no, was it? Or was that the regular season game? I think that was the regular season game. That cost them the number 1 seed. I don't know, it was that year. But the last time they faced them in New England was the AFC Championship game. I do believe that. Was it? Or is it? I'm trying to remember now. Because that might have been the year we lost to Jacksonville. I remember them playing New England in an AFC championship game when New England was the number 1 seed, Pittsburgh was the number 2 seed. I remember this, pretty sure. Anyway, I know the last opening weekend was when the Patriots won a Super Bowl opening weekend, played in New England, and they lost 28-21. That was like 2015 though. So they beat the Patriots last year with Jalen Samuels. Thing is, you're not going to surprise the Patriots twice. And I really, really, really want to pick my Steelers here. Because I honestly believe with the upgraded defense, they got Steven Nelson, they got Devin Bush, they got Mark Barron. Though, here's the thing. Steelers, for some reason, use their linebackers to cover the wide receivers. Don't know why they do it, but they do. Mark Barron and Devin Bush can keep up with them. Barron being a former safety, and Bush just being fast as all could be. They can keep up with wide receivers if they have to. Now, I mean, Steven Nelson, he was a really good pickup. You know, he had a nice preseason. Sean Davis is hurt, so they do have to start Cam Kelly, who played in the AAF. And no Antonio, but they got Juju, they got Moncrief, they got Washington, who looked amazing in preseason. But then again, it's preseason. The offensive line looked great in the third preseason game. Ben looked great. I do think the defense has improved. And I really, really want to take Pittsburgh. I'm going to take the Steelers to beat the Patriots. Calling it right now. The 6th banner being revealed, tying the Steelers for the most Super Bowl wins, the AB stuff that just went down, the better defense, the better offense, all this stuff. It's going to motivate the Steelers, and they are going to win this game. Texans at Saints. Saints are winning. They're not going to have a fantastic year this year, but they are winning this football game. Telling you. Texans, yeah, you got Laramie Tunsil. Good for you, but you just got rid of Clowney. Oops. Saints are going to win this game. Broncos at Raiders. I don't want to say the Broncos. The Raiders just lost AB. Who the hell is Derek Carr throwing to now? Like, you got Josh Jacobs at running back. You got Carr, who's... But I really think the Broncos are going to take this one. You know, I know it's Joe Flacco at quarterback, but they got enough playmakers, I think, on both sides of the ball in order to win this game. Between Chubb and Von Miller, you got those two great pass rushers. I think you can really do a number on the Raiders. So, those are my picks for week 1 of the 2019 NFL season. If you guys enjoyed this video and you agree with my picks, hit that like button. If you disagree with me, put them in the comments below and tell me why. And if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.